everyone, so today we're going to focus on our ankles, our feet and our calves. Often when we stretch we're going to move through the hips or the shoulders and slightly bigger body parts. We can forget about our feet when we walk around all day, wear trainers, wear shoes, all that sort of thing. So we're going to get started, and yeah, just to let you know, you'll probably need a foam roller if you have one, or sort of a golf ball or a Swiss ball. Not completely necessary, but just have them to hand if you do. So yeah, calf into our lunge position, 90-degree angles through both knees. If you have a dumbbell, you can use this to press into your leg. If not, just using your own body weight, push down into your thigh. Keep this front heel on the floor. You're going to bend through the knee and then come back up. So this one, your knee is allowed to go past your toe. We're kind of trying to test the range of motion through your ankle. It might be not something you think about quite often, but when you're doing squats and lunges and sessions, ankle mobility can kind of restrict how deep you can go and how tightness translates up the body. So you want to be strong from the bottom down. So yeah, making sure our feet have space to move to help the rest of us. So when you're doing this, I'd say do about a minute and a half on one leg. Remember, keep applying pressure down through that front leg. And you might notice your knees able to go a little bit further forward as that ankle starts to release. Good, so again, doing one side and doing the other side for that one. Second one, you can either use a lacrosse ball, a massage ball, or a foam roller, whatever you have to hand. I'll show you with the ball first. But again, just doing a bit of like myofascial release, or in a sense foam rolling. It's going to release through the calf. So you want to flex the foot and just have a little roll up and down. You'll find those tender points maybe a little bit tighter towards the bottom or towards the top. There's sort of two heads of your muscle at the top here. And you'll just loosen that through the calf. Again, take those little angles from side to side, up and down. About a minute on one side, and minute on the other side. Again, you can do the same thing with a lacrosse ball or with a foam roller. Either is good. Next up, we're going to get up close and personal with our feet. So it's your own foot, don't worry. I'd say do this without socks on. And you're going to basically put your fingers in between your toes. Bear with me, it's fine. And so opposite hand, and you want to hold onto your leg. I tend to hook this arm underneath. I'm just going to roll and circle my ankle around. So yeah, like I mentioned before, our feet are often closed in shoes all the time. They don't really get space to move or to breathe. So leave just a little bit of time here. Again, trying to wedge your fingers all the way down your toes. And just big circle around. Just take a few times one way. And a few times around the other way. Good, good, good. And again, as before, about a minute on each foot. You can also do kind of pointing through the foot and flexing. So you're going both through those range of motions as well. Exactly, you might get a few clicks as well. But yeah, working through one foot and also the other one. And then final one we're going to do, I've got a little dumbbell here. You can use that if it rolls. Also, you can have like a golf ball. That's really handy for running into your feet. So when you have tightness underneath the foot, that can sort of translate up the whole back line of our body. So if you've got quite tight hamstrings, often you'll be tight under here. So what we're going to do, one foot on, similar to the foam roller, is just going to put some weight onto that foot and then roll forward and backwards. If you've ever heard of or have plantar fasciitis, which basically means the fascia underneath the arch of your foot gets inflamed and quite irritable, this sort of stuff is really great for releasing it. And again, going sort of flat on, and maybe the inside of the foot, so where the arch is. You'll probably find some bumps along the way. But about a minute and a half, doing one side, again, all the way up and down the foot. Good. And then doing the other side as well. So hopefully after that, your feet and your ankles should feel a little bit looser and we're all good.